Okay, so we're going to now be serving to live opponents. Still keeping the cues of high contact, in line, in front, firm hand. But now we want to figure out where to be serving to, or start talking about why we're serving where. So if you've decided who you're going to serve to, let's say for the sake of this, you decided you're going to serve to Michael. Oftentimes it's easy to start serving right at Michael because you're thinking, oh, you need to serve to that side. So then I serve, and it's often right in his wheelhouse, and he makes a good pass off of it. I want you guys to get so intentional about trying to find Michael's weakness. So Michael, you can either just stay there, stationary for a second, Michael. So you can either serve to Michael in front of him to the right, or towards the sideline, in front of him to the seam, or towards his left. You can just stay stationary, Michael. Or back here over his right shoulder, back here over his left shoulder, so towards the seam, or kind of right at his head. Right, the one that you wouldn't want to serve to is kind of right in front. So the sixth spot, you don't really want to serve in front because it's probably the easiest or most likely for him to be successful. The head is sometimes good if they're not used to clearing space, or if they're not very proficient at using a double axe handle, then you can normally catch them up there, or can catch them up there. But one of those 5 spots, he's going to be weaker at. So you want to try to explore that, and you can talk to your partner about it, and maybe Josh could test his seam shot, Brad could test his towards the line shot, and figure out which one is actually going to be weaker for him to be able to pass from. And then also the other thing is, you can obviously serve his partner and test out the same things. What do you guys think when you're serving? What is your goal off of the serve? So when you're looking for this weakness, what are you kind of taking into consideration?
I want them to be, I want to reduce the quality of their contact coming back at me.
Absolutely. So really when you get it down all to the finest point, it's you want the easiest ball coming back to you. Yeah. So you're trying to figure out a couple things like maybe where their weakness is passing. You could also determine maybe there's a weaker setter, which then they don't get to be able to set up in order to really produce the hard-driven ball or to the rollie. Maybe you want a hard-driven ball. Right? Maybe you would prefer rolling because he swings more. Right? So there's a lot of things to take into consideration. Or maybe one doesn't swing well and you want to defend more roll shots. So this is things that you're talking about with your partner all the time, and then you're trying to find the weakness and expose the weakness. So in this drill what we're going to do is you guys can switch back and forth serving. We'll play a game to 15. You get 1 point, so you're just going to tell me which one of the 5 spots. So you can either say head, over left shoulder, right shoulder, in front left, in front right. I'll come right there and you can just whisper it to me. If you serve to that spot, you get 1 point automatically. If you serve to that spot and they can't attack back, you get 2 points. If you serve to that spot and it's an unsettable ball, you get 3 points. Okay, you guys are going to go back and forth. So you can just tell me really quickly what you're doing. So that's, we'll say 2 points, because there would have been a double, so the ball would have come back over and you hit the spot.
Okay. Do I have to set it?
Your goal is to attack back.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that where you're aiming?
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to hit the net.
Yeah.
Can I keep switching?
Who's in line?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anywhere?
Yeah, you can tell me if it's something different.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it to...
Go ahead.
Oh, behind you is that?
So that's 2 points. 3-2.
Right, you got 2 on the first one as well.
That's right.
Is that where you wanted it?
Nope.
So it still 3-2?
With you. Cook yourself?
Is that where you want it?
Yeah.
The 3?
High up.
7-3.
Mike?
Hey, sir, Brad, get there, Mike.
That's where you want it? 7-4. Yes, sir. Yeah?